Hello and welcome back to the Exotic Fruits YouTube channel. My name's Imogen, I'm part of the Exotic Fruits team. And Exotic Fruits, if you don't know, is the UK's #1 online exotic fruit marketplace. We're on a mission to bring extraordinary fruits just like this from all over the world right to your doorstep. In today's video, I'm going to be taking a deep dive into the fascinating world of Rambutan, this strange looking ball of hair which is actually a fruit. We're going to take it back in time and look at the history and culture of Rambutan. We're also going to find out how Rambutan is grown. I'm going to show you how to prepare it, and of course I'm going to do a taste test. Right, first and foremost, let me tell you about the history and culture of Rambutan. Rambutan originated in Southeast Asia, particularly in Malaysia and Indonesia. The name Rambutan comes from the Malay word rambut, which means hair, and I'm sure you can probably guess why it's got that name. In Malaysia and Indonesia, Rambutan is not only loved for being a delicious fruit, but it also holds a lot of cultural significance and is often featured in traditional ceremonies and celebrations. In some southeastern cultures, there's even a story about Rambutan having mystical properties. The story goes a little something like this. Legend has it that in ancient times there was a beautiful princess called Sinta who was lost in the forest while picking wildflowers. As night fell, she became frightened and prayed to the gods for protection. Hearing her plea, the gods transformed her into a cluster of rambutan to keep her safe until the morning. Although I'm not sure that would make her safe. Surely that would make her less safe because an animal is more likely to come and eat her? The next day, a kind hunter stumbled upon this cluster of rambutan. He sensed their magical aura, so he decided to take them home for his family. When they opened the rambutan fruits, they were surprised to find the transformed princess inside, as you would be. Sinta was grateful for their kindness, so she revealed her true identity and blessed the family with prosperity and good fortune. Since then, rambutan has been celebrated in Indonesia as a symbol of protection, good luck, and abundance. It's not just a delicious fruit, but also a symbol of the power of kindness and a reminder of the presence of magic in everyday life. I love that. Right, now I want to talk to you about how rambutan is grown, because without cultivation we wouldn't be able to enjoy this wonderful little fruit, would we? Rambutan trees are tropical evergreens that thrive in warm, humid climates, just like in Southeast Asia. These trees typically grow a whopping 20 to 25 meters high. That's like 2 houses stacked on top of each other. And they usually produce fruit twice a year. Rambutan fruits grow in clusters on the branches of the tree, and the fruits tend to ripen within about 4 to 5 months. Rambutan trees are dioecious, if I'm pronouncing that word correctly, meaning there are male trees and there are female trees. The female trees bear the fruit, whilst the male trees produce flowers for pollination. But farmers do actually often hand pollinate the rambutan fruits to ensure a higher yield and a higher quality of fruit. So sorry male trees, but we don't need you. Okay, let's get down to business and find out how to prepare this fruit. So obviously rambutan has this tough, hairy outer skin that we need to remove before we eat it. And there are a couple of ways to do this, so I'm going to show you both. The first option is to take a small knife and cut very carefully around the perimeter of the fruit, making sure that you don't cut through the flesh and you only cut through the skin. To cut all the way around, you can just pull the skin apart and it will reveal this lovely little succulent, juicy piece of fruit inside. The second option is great if you don't have a knife, because you can just do it with your hands. So this is incredibly easy. You literally just squeeze your rambutan and eventually the skin should sort of crack and pop open, creating a little hole, and then you can just pull the skin right off. So realistically, there's no need to use a knife. It's just, you know, each to their own. So you can obviously eat this flesh in here, but do bear in mind that there's a seed in the middle that you don't want to eat. So don't just like bite straight into it, you know? Interestingly, the seed in the middle, although it's not edible, you can boil it or roast it. I'm not sure why you would want to do that, but the option's there. Yay, it's finally time for a taste test. I'm just gonna tuck straight into this. Do you know what? I've not had a rambutan in such a long time. Well, maybe like a month. But I honestly forgot how good they are. Wow. It's so sweet, so juicy. It always reminds me of like light cheese and grapes. The texture is really soft, juicy and succulent, just like a grape if you removed all the skin, or like a lychee but maybe a bit less juicy than a lychee. The flavour is also similar to lychee, and then it's really, really sweet, and it's got a little bit of floralness to it, but it's definitely not as floral as lychee. I feel like different rambutans taste different as well. Some of them will be really sweet and floral, whereas others will be more sweet and acidic. The only thing that annoys me about these is the fact that they have a seed in the middle, because like, I wish I could just eat the whole thing without having to worry about the seed, you know? But I guess they have to, you know, grow somehow. Let me eat all the flesh off this and then I can show you what the seed looks like. Okay, here's the seed. It's still got a little bit of flesh on there, just ignore that. And that's it, Rambutan. A wonderfully weird looking fruit with a fascinating culture and an irresistible taste. If you want to try Rambutan, then you can order it online by clicking the link in the description. Make sure you like this video. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more videos like this every single week. Share this with a friend, share it with your family, share it with everyone you know. And of course, leave a comment below to let me know what you think and tell me which other fruits you'd like me to do a deep dive on. Thank you so much for joining me today and watching this all the way through to the end. Goodbye.